What if the greatest danger for you from obeying God and being who He wants you to be is not the temptation to be bad, but actually the temptation to be good? That's what we're going to see in this Christmas story. But hey, before we get there, go down and click the bell, subscribe to the Bayside Refuel website. That way, every day next year, you will make sure to get these refuels to begin your day in a powerful way. Matthew chapter 1, we know the story. It's the story of Joseph and Mary. So Mary has been found out to be pregnant. And before the angel came to Joseph to reveal to him everything that was going on, in that moment, he thought Mary had cheated on him. And so he had a couple options. He could, rightfully so, embarrass her, have her stoned, show in every way that she's the wrong one and I'm the right one. But Joseph instead chooses a different way. Listen to Matthew chapter 1, verse number 19. Because Joseph, her husband, was faithful to the law and yet did not want to expose her to public disgrace, he had in mind to divorce her quietly. And in that, you can hear the nobility of Joseph. He desired to do that which was right. And it's a noble desire. It's a noble act. I hope it's an action, an affection that we have in all of our hearts. But notice this. Had Joseph put so much stock now in being good, it actually could have kept him from being obedient. You see, what God called him to in this chapter in obedience of now raising Jesus, now staying married to Mary, that call now was a call for all of society to think Joseph had done something wrong, to lose his reputation, to lose his sense of outward nobility. Everything that he'd worked so hard to project, he was now having to lose in order to do that which was actually right. I recognize that there are times in which the great debate is between God's will and now evil. No doubt, we all face that. But equally so, especially in the church, we face a tension between God's will and the appearance of being good. And if we were to actually follow God, there are some who might look at us and go, hey, there's something wrong with them. They aren't as right, as just, as noble as we thought they were, and so they've gone astray. Isn't that what happened to Jesus? Wasn't Jesus questioned because he would break the Sabbath by healing? Wasn't Jesus questioned because he would now associate himself with sinners? Wasn't it the righteous people in that society that looked at Jesus and said, he is not as noble as you think he is? Are you willing to face that? Now, are you willing now, in order to do what is right, what God has actually called you to do, are you willing to have your reputation questioned? And for some to think that you're watering down the gospel because you're too grace-filled, for others to think that you become way too judgmental because you're now standing up for truth. Do you care more about obedience to God or the projection of goodness? For some of us this very day, the temptation we're going to face, the debate we're going to face, is do we care more about obeying Jesus or just about appearing good? Don't worry about appearances. Do what God has called you to do today, and you'll never regret it.